Rix was kind enough to send us their Leap 6 thermal, 640 scope. I am just like, let's just get right into it because I am just, this is going to be awesome. You know, we've been running thermal now for about a year and a half, and it has been an absolute game changer as far as hunting goes. Our predator hunting has our kills have just gone up like crazy ever since we switched to thermal, and now um, having a new company to the market like this and having the optical zoom, which is what I am really excited for to see how that works. Digital zoom is great, and it really makes a difference um, zooming in, especially when you got coyotes and stuff hanging up and a little farther out, like we do here in eastern PA. So I'm interested to see. The only downfall to that is that digital zoom, it gets really pixelated the more you zoom in. So I'm excited to see how this Leap 6 with the optical zoom works and keeping that 640 resolution while being able to zoom in. I can't wait. We're gonna quick do an unboxing here. Uh, Sending us a shirt, which is awesome, and then what everybody's been waiting for, what I've been waiting for here, the scope itself. What else we got inside the box here, real quick? Double check. Got ourselves a hoodie. So awesome. So Rix Optics, thank you very much for this. Going to be representing here with that. So with that, here it is, the Leap 6. So let's just do a quick unboxing, and we're going to get it on our gun, and we're going to get it to the range. So nice case to start with. Got your serial numbers and all that here. The box that it comes in is fantastic. So that's an A plus already in my book. Nice heavy duty box protects it. Obviously, when you invest money like this, you want to make sure your stuff is protected. Inside that is an awesome case to have your thermal in that it comes in. Obviously, once we get it on the gun, it's not really going to matter. But again, this is just the little details um, that matter, especially to me. You know, how good do they take care of their product just to get it to you? So we're going to open this right up. This is a nice leather case. I'm seeing it for the first time just like you guys are. So, again, awesome. So let's get right into this here and open this bad boy up and see, and let's get it on the gun and get it to the range. So first impressions here, we got our 18650 battery. We actually get two of them, which is nice. Two 18650 batteries. You can't beat that. Looks like a USB charger. Yep, USB cord, and then the charger for the 18650 batteries. And then we got the scope here. So we got our eye cup go on the end if that's your flavor, and wow. So this is pretty wild. I never thought I'd actually have a 640 in my hand. Um, these are 640s are absolutely the best in the market. So as far as sensors go, I've always used a 384 sensor, so I am just absolutely stoked to see how this is going to operate. It's got some nice weight to it. It does not feel cheap at all. Um, yeah, it actually feels just as good, if not a even better build quality than the one I'm currently running. It's heavy. I like it. That means to me you didn't cheap. That means you didn't cheapen out. So I'm liking it. It's got the little flip up for the optical zoom, which is wow, that's smooth. That's smoother than a lot of my Vortex scopes that I run as regular daytime scopes. Um, there it is, perfect. That's again super smooth. You got some power button up top here. Looks I think this is where the battery goes in. Yep. Awesome. And then we got a camera on this side, so I'm going to assume this is for taking still photos and or maybe getting some video going manually. That rotates as well, so I'm going to again just assume, and this will be we'll be able to do a more in-depth review after we get it out and see what this actually does. But I would assume this is going to be for getting through the menu. It's got detents. You can definitely hear a little click. It's smooth, but you can definitely it's a detent, but it's not a strong detent. So that'll be something interesting to see as far as when we go through the menu and stuff like that. Overall, super impressed. So we're gonna get it out on the gun, and we're gonna go sight it in, and we're gonna start getting video for you guys, and then get a much more in-depth review after we get this thing out and get some kills on video. So stay tuned for additional videos on this Leap 6 Rix Optics thermal scope. All right, so before we go, I want to just check out everything else that's in here. So we got the looks like the directions and the user manual that comes with the scope. Looks like a USB-C probably plugs right into the scope here. Again, we're gonna have to go through the manual and check that out. What else we got here? Look at that. That's attention to detail right here. These are thermal targets for zeroing in the scope. That is awesome because actually, so normally I use just some aluminum tape on a target, and that usually does the job, especially on a sunny day. The sun hits that while we're shooting in the shade, and you usually pick that up. But this is nice. That's definitely attention to detail and thinking of the customer, and not having to worry about finding something to work the zero in your scope. So there's a couple pouches here I want to kind of get in and see and give you guys the full gamut of what you get when you get this scope. So let's see what's in this box here. All right, so we got one of the scope rings, and I'm going to assume there's another pouch here. I'm going to assume that that's probably the other scope ring. Yep, it is. So they give you scope rings, so it's going to be nice to see. It's nice to see that they give you a set of scope rings with this to at least get you started. Now, whether you switch them out for a better one, that's going to be obviously entirely up to you. We're going to use what they gave us here, kind of run them through the paces and kind of give them a grade as well, and go from there. And then just looks to be a support card for them. Yep, just a card saying, we are the world leading supplier for innovation and reliable thermal optics technology and products. If you need any technical support, please contact us through the following and we will respond in time. VISIR hopes to bring you a unique experience. And then it says about reading the warranty card. So that's pretty cool that they include that. And last but certainly not least, microfiber to clean your lenses. So, all right, so we pretty much got through everything here. There's nothing else here. So we're gonna get this thing mounted and get it to the range, and then get some kills on video, and we'll get back to you with what the overall thoughts are on this scope. So stay tuned.